Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage in Leeds today ahead of a huge show for YMAS at 6 this evening, and also on the bill today, the lads from the Hunna. How are you guys?
Yeah!
Very well.
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
Good to see you boys. Good to see you. Exciting day this, isn't it? It's like a nice kind of start to festival season, big outdoor show. First since that kind of tour at the end of last year for you guys, right? You got to be pretty hyped to get back on the stage, I would imagine, at this point.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't think it could have kicked our summer off better, really, playing these shows with the lads. Because, yeah, I mean, they've been good friends of ours since we first started and shown us so much support. And, yeah, they're just fucking dudes. So, yeah, it's great. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, so I apologise.
You can swear.
Thank you.
Fine. It's the internet.
They're fucking great.
Yeah, they're fucking great.
They're fucking rock.
And also, we're celebrating. Of course, these shows are to celebrate Sinners as an album and everything. I can only imagine, you know, as fans as I know you are of this band, that album was such a seminal moment for them as well. That's got to be one that is particularly exciting to be involved in. You know, like, I mean, is that an album that kind of you would cite as a kind of inspiration point or anything like that? It certainly feels like our era, doesn't it? That one.
100%. Again, it's like quite trippy because. As you just said, we are, you know, inspired by them. We are fans. Yeah. Me and Dan, when we were 15, saw that. I mean, I've seen them numerous times when I was younger. So, you know, to be standing in the crowd at their shows and being like, that's what I want to do, to now be asked to play before them and celebrate one of their most iconic albums is pretty trippy in the best way.
In the best way. Trippy in the best way is a good way of describing it. Well, let's get on to what you guys have been up to, because I've seen you've been doing little teasy posters like here and there, but you've been recording the next album. That's clearly what's been happening over these last few months. How much do you want to tell me? How much are you allowed to tell me? What's been going on? What are we talking in terms of new music at the minute?
I don't know how much we could tell you, but I mean, I'll tell you whatever we want.
I mean, we're definitely making a new album. We've nearly finished a new album.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yep.
And it's obviously going to be our fourth record.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're super stoked that we're coming back with a bang. I mean, we're recording in Vader Studios, and yeah, the producer of the record is Gil Norton, who is an absolute legend. And when the news came our way that he was, you know,
wanted to
do it, we were like, oh my god, okay, this is amazing. And obviously his back catalogue is insane, and a lot of the bands he's done we're massive fans of growing up, like you said, going to gigs and seeing people like the Foos and Jimmy Eat World. So yeah, I mean, he's been amazing, and he's brought out the best in us for sure. And I think us as a three-piece, just writing fresh music, I think we've been in the best place for a very long time on just kind of what we want to do and what we want to make. And you know, there's big things coming. I don't know if you want to add to it.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of summed it up. I mean, it's been a surreal experience to be in the room with someone like Gil, and have him, you know, say so many nice things about our music and what we do. And yeah, the fact that he wanted to do it was amazing. And the type of caliber records that he does, you know, all of them stand the test of time. You know, the Grammy award winning for Foos and stuff, and that's, you know, on this record we wanted to you know, show that the Hunna can be that too. And I think it was almost fate, him jumping in and doing it. Like, the songs have come out in such a way, it's like, for us it feels like the truly first time that it's like, this is the Hunna sound. I feel like he really like brought out each individual character on each individual instrument, and it just we couldn't be happier.
Man, that's really lovely. I mean, I remember I had a chat with Dave Grohl earlier this year, actually, the top of this year, and we brought up, because Colour in the Shape just kind of celebrated its anniversary and everything. I believe he used the phrase in a positive sense. I think he was saying he was like a taskmaster, Gil, in the studio. He's like, he puts you to work, right? Was it a shock a positive shock to the system, but must be a very, very different way of working, like you say.
Well, we kind of expected it because of Dave Grohl's autobiography. So we were like, shit. But it was actually a really good experience. It's really chill, but he definitely pushes us to like the best of our abilities. So it definitely was a good experience in that sense, and it was a good experience all round, wasn't it? But it wasn't stressful.
No, like, I mean, obviously it was like hard working, but that's what you need to do to make a good record. So we were all just kind of like super focused, and I think because we've been writing all the way through lockdown and then all the way up to pre-prod, which was like 2 months ago, straight into the album, we were kind of like really on it already. So it was kind of like perfect timing for us to jump in and do it then. So
I think he, like, us going in with Gil, I think it's like we got put to him to do the record, and I think he found us at our strongest point, like musically and just where our heads are at, and in alignment with what we're doing. So I think it just was a perfect marriage.
Man, really exciting to hear that as well. And I mean, I guess you were kind of known for, particularly on the last kind of records. I remember when you were out and working with Feldy and stuff and everything. There was always like, I mean, that's sort of Feldy's way, isn't it, of having just people drop in the studio. It's like, oh, this person's hanging around. Do you want to maybe hang out with them? Any more kind of guest appearances of that nature this time around, or are we just keeping it? Oh, well, I'm seeing eyebrows raised. So that means yes.
Yeah, let's give it. This is an exclusive. So this one, like you said on the last one, there was quite a few names that popped into the studio. Obviously, it's LA, it's Feldy. This time around, it was a lot. It was just us and Gil and the engineers, but we managed to secure one of our dream collabs actually in Charlie Simpson from Fightstar.
No way! I love Charlie, man. Such a lovely bloke and a brilliant writer, and really loves working with a variety of artists. That's got to be such a lovely experience.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, again, like we know that Gil's worked with him, and he's an inspiration of ours. And we've always wanted to work with him in some context, and then we had this song on the record, and we just thought that Charlie would fit it perfectly.
That's
and
great.
Gil sent it to him, he loved it, and so now, we're in the midst of that.
That's really exciting, man. No, that's lovely. And it also speaks to the fact that, Charlie, especially as a guy who's known for working across a variety of different projects, a variety of different sounds, I feel like that's something you guys have been playing more and more with. You look at that last record, it was very, very different to what you guys have done before in a lot of ways. Still sounded like you, but there was different sounds in there. How are we feeling about the sound of what this is going to be? I mean, I guess with the presence of Gil, we're going pretty rock heavy, I would imagine.
That's our roots, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we kind of, on this one, again, after the tour, we sat just us three in a room and for months and we were just writing, and it was just back to kind of 100, where it was just the core instruments. And then we kind of experimented with synths and stuff over the top, but, the band first, a little bit less, and just stripped it back. I guess it's like this fourth record is everything that the Hunna encompasses, but the perfect level of it, I guess. The perfect mix of everything.
It's good to hear, man. We look forward to seeing what's next. I'll let you run inside because it's just started pissing down very, very helpfully, which is great. But good to see you boys. Enjoy the show today, and we'll see you later in the year.
Thank you so much, man.
Good to see you. The Hunna, everybody.